Hello, this is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of BacheloretteVegas.com. And I'm here in the office today, a rare office shoot, and I figured I'd give you a quick rundown of strip club etiquette in Las Vegas. It's a little bit hot outside this time of year, so it's kind of hard to shoot during the day. Plus, it could be a little bit windy and the sweat running down your face. No, thank you. But let's talk about strip clubs in Las Vegas and the etiquette that goes into enjoying your time at these establishments. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is make sure that you hit us up for a ride. The way it works around here, just so you know, the Ubers, the Lyfts, the taxi drivers, and the limo companies, they all get paid to bring people to the strip clubs. Every one of them has a contract with just about every strip club. Okay, so if you hop in a limo, hop in an Uber, hop in a taxi, okay, these guys are going to drive you to the strip club, and then they're going to stick around after you walk in, and they're going to jump up to the front and get a payout. Okay, they get paid. So the way it works is basically the money you pay at the door, that's going to get kicked back to the driver. All right. Now, if you book with us, we're going to send a vehicle from the strip club that's actually owned and operated by the strip club with a strip club logo on it to pick you up at your hotel. We'll pick up at hotels and restaurants on the strip, and then you're going to get a lot better deal, okay? Instead of paying like a $50 cover charge, it's going to be kicked back to the driver that brought you there. You're going to pay $40 roughly to get in. You're going to get a couple of drinks with that, and all you got to do is just tip the driver, okay? So it's a lot better deal. If you come on a limo or an Uber or a Lyft, you're probably going to pay $50 to $100. You're not going to get any drinks, and you're still going to have to pay for the driver, okay? So just keep that in mind. Make sure you hit us up for your ride to all the strip clubs. I'm available on my cell, 773-459-8133. I will make sure you get picked up and get taken care of properly by the strip club, okay? Number 2, the dress code. Make sure you come to the strip club dressed very nice. In the summer months, they do allow shorts, but typically they don't allow like athletic gear, anything that could be gang related. They don't really like those baggy pants with ripped jeans. You got to come in, nice clothes, okay? I'd recommend wearing something to wear to like a nightclub here in Las Vegas. Maybe a nicer T-shirt, some sort of V-neck is okay. Button-down shirts are fine. Obviously, nice jeans and dress pants are fine. Some of the places do allow, Jordans and whatnot, but if you're questionable about your shoes, I would go ahead and stay away from like work boots, athletic shoes. Just wear something nice, all right? You're there to meet the girls, and obviously the girls are going to like guys that are dressed a little bit nicer, so just keep that in mind. Some of the strip clubs nowadays are a little bit slower than they used to be after the cerveza sickness, but they've loosened up a little bit on the dress code, but I would still dress appropriate. Number 3, touching the strippers, okay? A lot of guys ask me this question, and they want to know if they can touch the strippers. That's kind of up to the strippers, okay? Technically, there's no touching allowed, but if you pay for the girl to go into the back room, more than likely, she's going to let you, grab your hands and let you know what you can touch and whatnot. And that's basically between you and the entertainer, okay? So there is some touching probably, but that's going to be determined between you and the entertainer. That's not really a steadfast rule of whether there's touching allowed or not. But I would plan on, going to the back room to get that kind of action. Probably not going to get that on the main floor. Number 4, there's a house fee, okay? Just so you know, the girls pay what's called a house fee to the venue, and their time is money, okay? Basically, almost every girl that walks in that place is paying anywhere from $50 to $100, depending on the time of night they show up. And they're in the hole to start the night, so their time is money. If you come to the strip club and just plan on, looking around and not, tipping the girls and not doing any kind of dances, then you're basically just wasting everybody's time there, okay? Especially the girls. They're not going to be very happy about that. So make sure you come to the strip club with some money. Understand that the girls are starting out in the hole, and they're there to make money. That's their job. That's how they pay their bills. That's how they pay their rent. And, expect to, pay some money to get some action at a strip club. That's just how it works. Number 5, let's talk about the funnel system, okay? Pretty much every strip club is designed the same as like an internet marketing funnel, okay? You start out with like the girls dancing a little bit on the stage. Usually guys are throwing some dollar bills, fives or whatever onto the stage. That kind of gets the girls excited, and then, maybe they show a little bit of interest in you and you show a little interest in them. Well, that's number 1. Then they're going to come over to you in the club. They're going to dance a little bit on your lap. That's going to be stage number 2. That's going to be like a lap dance, okay? Once you get to the lap dance, the girl's going to try to convince you to go to what's called the VIP room, okay? The VIP room is going to be basically kind of like a shared room. You get like a little stall sort of, and you get to go in there and spend usually 15 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and you pay per time, okay? Generally $100, $150 an hour or for 15 minutes, and then, like a half hour would be, probably closer to like 200 or 250, 300 in there, okay? And you might have to buy some drinks and whatnot to keep the strip club happy. That's how the VIP room works. Then the final level is going to be like the private room, okay? This is where you're going to have to probably buy some kind of bottle service. You're going to go into a private room or a suite, and you're going to spend a lot of money probably 1 or 2 girls in there, and they're going to be paying the strip club some money for the bottle service, and then the dancers quite a bit for the hour of time, essentially for the private room. Okay, so that's your 4 steps of the funnel system. Pretty much all strip clubs are the same, so just keep that in mind when you're going to a strip club. Number 6, atmosphere models. Okay, some guys ask me this all the time. You know, they want girls to hang out with them or strippers to hang out with them at a nightclub. Well, some of the strippers will do that, and they do what's called atmosphere modeling. Basically, you're paying girls to look pretty and hang out at the nightclubs and maybe at dinner or whatnot. Sometimes we use atmosphere models for conventions, but generally most of the time the models are not strippers. Okay, some of the girls kind of do both, but some of them do not. So just make sure you ask me if you want to, if you're interested in booking some atmosphere models to make your night better. I do have some girls that do the stripping and the atmosphere modeling, and they also just some girls that just do the atmosphere modeling straight up. Okay, so make sure you hit me up about that if you have any questions. Usually the hourly rate on that is around $100 per hour, 4-hour minimum. Girls like to travel in groups of 2 or more in order to be an atmosphere model. Let's talk about the stripper party bus. Okay, we also offer strippers on the party buses. It's very popular these days. For whatever reason, guys seem to really like get the couple girls, and even some of the ladies like the male dancers on the stripper party bus. Okay, usually it's a couple of strippers. The bus rentals for a couple of hours. The girls are usually for about an hour, hour and a half. They'll stay longer if they're tipping. I can stock the bus with $100 worth of booze. You get to cruise around the strip. Maybe you hit up Fremont Street. It's a fun time. I never really get any complaints on the stripper party bus. The girls know how to really work it, and so do the guys. And customers always end up having a good time and get an enjoyable experience. So let's talk about number 8. Let's talk about the ATMs and the strip club money, okay? If you've ever been to a strip club out here in Las Vegas and you make the mistake of bringing your ATM card to pull out cash, well, you're going to find out the hard way that there's going to be about a $50 service charge on that, okay? I don't know how they can justify getting such a high service charge at these strip clubs, but they do it, okay? I've seen service charges as high as $100. It costs $100 to pull out $100. It's ridiculous. So just keep that in mind. If you're heading to a strip club and you don't have any cash, ask the driver potentially, or try to go to one of somewhere near your hotel, probably not in the casino, but maybe like a Walgreens or something you can find within walking distance, or a CVS, and go ahead and take out money there. You're going to pay like $3 or $4 or $5 maybe on the front end, and maybe a couple bucks on the back end of your bank, and it might cost you like $10-15 to get money out instead of paying like $50 or $100 at the strip club. So just keep that in mind. And then there's also what's called funny money or strip club money. For example, Crazy Horse 3 has Crazy Bucks, and everyone has their own name. I think Hustler has Beaver Bucks. And so the way that works is basically you give them $100, they give you back $90 in strip club funny money. Okay, so they keep 10%. And then the girls, when they get the funny money from you, they go to cash it into the house and they take another 10%. So basically that $100 you just had eviscerated into $80 because the house took 20%. Okay, on the front and the back end. So it's a lot better if you can just tip regular dollars to the girls. They much appreciate that because it's more money to them, and it's more money to you at the end of the day. So just keep that in mind. Bring your own cash. Hit the ATM before you arrive. That's going to be your best bet. Let's talk about number 9, no pictures, okay? Everybody's got a cell phone in their pocket these days. You definitely want to maybe, get some pictures of the boys, bachelor party, whatever. Do that outside, okay? You can't really do that inside. Best thing you do is keep your phone in your pocket inside the strip club. You're there to be entertained. You might as well take advantage of the time you're here. You're in Las Vegas, you're at a strip club. Enjoy the scenery, okay? There's a lot of good scenery going on in there. And keep your phone in your pocket, no pictures, for obvious reasons. Girls are going to be wandering around half naked with their boobs hanging out, and they're probably not going to want you to take any pictures. And if they do, they'll probably kick you out immediately, okay? So just keep that in mind. Let's talk about Las Vegas escorts, okay? I do work with a legit escort agency. I've actually been sending them business for, 12 years now. There is some kind of escorting license in town. I don't have one, but the company that I send business to, they do. And I don't know exactly how the whole licensing thing worked. I've never really looked into it. Don't really want to be in that business, but there is a number I could put it above here, and you got to put in my code, and then you can go ahead and reach out to an escort agency. They can link you up with the girls. There's like a show-up fee, and then whatever happens between you and the girl, that's between you and the girl. So that's how it works out here. Like I said, it's not really my business. I'm not really pushing that business, but I do have requests for it, so I send them off to this company that I know has a license, has been around for a long time. We also offer what's called a strip club crawl. We also call it the Charlie Sheen. We also call it a strip club tour. And basically that's going to be 3 strip clubs in a night. You get 3 rides, 2 drinks at each strip club, so 6 drinks, and entrance into the 3 strip clubs. Okay, we have several strip clubs that participate in this, and we can take you guys pick you up at your hotel. We can spread out the night however you want it. We can start out in any order that you want it, and we can spend however much time at each strip club, however you want it. So we customize that per group, and it's very popular. I sold one to a couple last night, and the night before to another couple, so they had a great time. So definitely can help you guys out with your strip club tour, or the Charlie Sheen, whatever you want to call it, and let me know on that. As far as number 12 goes, let's talk about the bachelor party packages. All right, we have a ton of different packages that we offer for the strip clubs, as well as the nightclubs, as well as dinners and activities. We combine a bunch of stuff. A lot of times people like to do like Top Golf, maybe do a nightclub and a strip club, or just Top Golf and a strip club. Popular type of thing. There's now the new Atomic Golf. We do work with them as well. But the strip clubs are kind of like the anchor for some groups. Some of the guys really like the strip clubs, and they want to maybe hit 1 or 2 or 3 up in a weekend, or all in the same night. And we have tons of different packages. In fact, I think we have over 200 male packages for the strip clubs. We also offer female strip club packages as well. There's one male or female strip club called the Kings of Hustlers. So, ladies, don't be worried. You do have your opportunity to go to one strip club out here for the females. All right. So, if you have any questions, make sure you hit me up. My cell again is 773-459-8133. That's going to be my cell phone. And make sure you hit me up if you're coming out to Vegas. I'll help plan your trip. I'm more than happy to send you over all our packages. We base it on the number of guys that are in your group. So say you got a group of 10, I'll send you pricing for 10 guys. We also do work with all the bottle service at all the nightclubs and pool parties, etc. And, of course, all the activities around town. We have a relationship with just about everybody. So I'm looking forward to working with you out here in Las Vegas. Hit me up. Let's talk soon. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, signing out here, talking about some strip club etiquette. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.